All you gotta do is hush, you ain't gotta say much when you make that right connection. If you wanna double up, keep the money in the tuck, I can put you in the right direction. I can never get enough, all I got is us, I speak the true confession. Everything goes smooth cause I stay on the move and make them right connections. All you gotta do is hush, you ain't gotta say much when you make them right connections. If you wanna double up, keep the money in the tuck, I can put you in the right direction. I can never get enough, all I got is us, I speak the true confession. Everything goes smooth cause I stay on the move and make them right connections. All you gotta do is hush, you ain't gotta say much when you make them right connections. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Big Wall. And y'all know when y'all see Carrie Baby next to me, y'all know what we here to do. We are here to make the cultures connect. What's going on with you, Carrie?
What's going on in the kitchen? It's the New Year kitchen now.
Yes.
It's so, but you know, we were in sound check, and then Jesse says like my screen is crooked or I'm crooked, and I was like, you know, I'm not perfect. I am a human being.
Look, it's nothing wrong with being a little crooked. You know what I mean? It's the new year, and you could be crooked if you want to be crooked. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. I appreciate that. See, and even my hair is a little crooked. It's not even, it's like the whole thing now. I had like this meeting earlier, but a couple hours ago, and it was like perfect. And I'm like, okay, I'm show ready. And then now it's like, I'm like, okay. See, I don't know, whatever. It is what it is. So
it is. Shouts out to everybody that's tapped in with us, man. We are here. We on Just TV, man. Tap in. We on Roku as well. You know what I mean? We appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. Today it's it's one of them things where we gonna talk about, just being able to stay focused. You know what I'm saying?
Not be so stupid.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about staying focused.
It's the focus even with being crooked. And
okay.
I think going through the realization that we aren't perfect.
Right.
And just focusing even through the hardships, I think too, is what we need to get at as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. It's something about this year, you know what I'm saying? Where like you said, where everybody feels the need to be perfect. You know what I mean? And when the beginning of the year, everybody had their resolutions. You know what I'm saying? Things they want to do, and now you're getting into the year. You know what I'm saying? And I'm feeling like a lot of people down on themselves. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot going on. You know what I mean? And just feeling that they can't get it right. You know what I'm saying? So we want to kind of talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Just how is it for you? Do you feel that, like that pressure to be on point nowadays?
No.
No?
I'm crooked over here. Okay, no, but really, we are the last day of January.
Yes.
Let's be real. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think it's something like over 80% of people have already just completely failed their New Year's resolutions. Completely.
Yeah.
Off track. They're here. They're totally gone. So I have talked about this previously on other shows. And I've always stated that I myself never make New Year's resolutions because they are bound to fail 100%, almost always. So what I always try to do is take each month, like now I'll take January, I'll go back and go, okay, well, what did I do this month that was successful? What can I improve on? And kind of just generally go from there. So I don't beat myself up and go, well, okay, well, I didn't do this or I didn't do that. But I do just a general kind of assessment of like, okay, maybe I wasn't able to make it to a certain thing on time, or I wasn't able to see the people I wanted to. So I'm like, okay, so I need to work on scheduling. Or I beat myself up because, the weather's been really hard and, I haven't been able to get out there and do as much as I wanted to. So there's things that you can control and things that you can't control. So those are two other things you need to take into perspective of just being, of that focus, right? So you can focus on the things you can control. So, okay, you can try and control getting up on time. You can try and control, being at a certain, well, I guess I can't say being at a certain place at a certain time because you can't always control weather and you can't control traffic and those things, but you can control, getting up a little bit earlier, trying to be on time, not to be as crooked, that kind of stuff, right? So, and then just like the communication, say you're going to a dinner. Okay, yeah, I'm planning on, the dinner's at 7. I'm planning on leaving at 6 o'clock, and I hope to see you guys there. Looking forward to it, that kind of stuff. So it's just like the little things for me that make it easier, and it makes it more smooth going for me as well. And I definitely look back, and the little things that I wasn't able to do, or I, couldn't manage, I think, okay, if it was out of my control, it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
You can't.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Yeah. Yeah.
No one's perfect. No one's like, and you can't keep beating yourself up, because what happens is then you get into, and we're still in this depressed time of the year. The January, February are the most depression times of the whole year. So what you need to do is, just do little things where you'll get through it. That's how you want to do it. Make a little goal. Well, not make little goals, but make yourself, go get out there and try and do a little bit here, a little bit there, right? But you got to look through these couple months and not beat yourself up, because that's the biggest thing is, okay, well, I didn't do this right, or I didn't do that, or everyone's all naggy, and the traffic and this and this. You can't look at everything as a whole. Take one thing and go, okay, well, today I'm going to work on this, or for the week, I'll work on this. Even if it's the gym, right? Because that's the biggest New Year's resolution for everyone is, oh, I want to go to the gym. I want to get fit, all this stuff. And it's not just something you can do overnight. It actually is a lifestyle change for a lot of people. Some people are like, oh, I just want to lose 20 pounds. I'm good. I'm going to a wedding, or I'm going to an event. I'm going to this. And that's fine. But you have to realize it's not going to happen overnight. So you have to, stick with it, but don't beat yourself up if you don't get going every single day, because it's sometimes not even possible to do that. So, yeah.
Shouts out to the culture gang. So far, my resolution is going well. Shouts out to you. See,
what's your resolution? Put it in the chat what your resolution is.
Put it in the chat what the resolution is. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's dope. Because like you said, these are the most depressing times of the year. I don't know if it's because it's cold or like you
probably
because you didn't be it's freezing. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the winter. I was born in February, so I'm a winter baby. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at that.
November is like when it starts dark and all that. So I'm like the beginning, you're sort of like the end.
Yeah.
Okay, my birthday, we can be sad. We get to your birthday, we'll be like, hey,
Yeah, no doubt. And I like what you said about the beginning, because like today's show, we kind of tapping into that. You know what I'm saying? We got a special guest in the building. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, you know what I'm saying, that's been putting in work. You know what I'm saying? And it's the background. You know what I'm saying? We talk about just DJing in the game, you know what I'm saying? Because, the DJ is a lost art, you know what I'm saying? In the beginning of hip hop, DJ was the main person, you know what I'm saying? The DJ was the person that did everything, you know what I'm saying? And today, I don't know, man, it's kind of, man. And the DJs, low key, is the gatekeepers to the game, man. If you know what I'm talking about? If you got the dope DJs behind you spinning your records, you know what I'm saying? It puts it into the DNA of the culture, you know what I'm saying? But and we got somebody that's been representing the culture, you know what I'm saying, especially in the Midwest, you know what I'm saying, because it's hard times and bubble guns coming out the Midwest, you know what I'm saying? We gotta fight for everything, you know what I'm talking about? They don't give us nothing, you know what I'm talking about? But he one of them DJs that been putting his stamp on the game, you know what I'm saying, and just representing the Midwest in a major way, man, doing great things, you know what I'm saying? We got that boy DJ Tabb in the building. You know what I'm saying? We're going to bring him in. What's going on with your DJ Tabb?
Man, at home, man, just working like usual. Just up late, watching TV and doing some work. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with everybody?
Man, come on, man. You know what this is, man. I want you to get comfortable, man. You at home? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we chilling.
Is he crooked too? Is he, or is it just me?
It's just you. You know what I'm saying? It's just you. But ain't nothing wrong with being a little cricket, man. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get straight. You know what I'm talking about? Hashtag cricket. You know what I'm saying? About some crooks. You know what I'm talking about? But we gonna get straight to the point, man. You know what I'm saying? The first thing I want to know, how did you get your name?
So Tabb is actually the initials in my real name. So I was Tabb before I even started DJing. You know what I mean? So my mom and dad. You know what I mean? My real name is Tremaine, and then my middle name starts with A, and then Barnett is my father's last name. So that's where the TAB came from. So, and then when I started DJing, it was right to call myself DJ Tabb, and so Tabb is the initials in my real name, my real full name. Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
I like so it came from a real place. It ain't something you just.
It wasn't made up. No, I didn't go on Google like, well, okay, what's some good DJ names?
Yeah.
101 DJ names.
You know what I'm saying?
Top DJ names of the world.
It was organic.
It was organic. Yeah. I was Tabb. Now since the age of 1. So
I like that. I like that. So with all that being said, who is DJ Tabb?
So DJ Tabb is a guy from the north side of St. Louis. Grew up in the hood. My mom. My dad was around, but my dad was actually he drove a Greyhound. So he was always on the road. My dad and my mom never married, but they were still close. But yeah, Tabb, is just like anybody else, the young guy from the hood, that kind of got his stuff together, and grew up and did something, with my life. So because I had people all the time ask me, how is St. Louis? Because the media portrays St. Louis to be like this terrible place, and we have crime like anybody else does, whatever. So at the same time, me being who I am and me doing what I do, I do a lot of give back with I do scholarships, and I give back. I do toy drives, turkey drives. I do a lot for the city. So but yeah, just went to college. Went to college. Got my degree in criminal law.
All right now. Okay. I see you. Burning both ends of the candle. You know what I'm saying?
Man, look,
I like it.
We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that because I have questions for you.
Cool. Yeah, that was my mom. My mom did not play about school, and
talk about it.
I was always that guy that wanted a backup plan after backup plan after backup plan. So if it didn't pan out, I would have became a lawyer. So
I call them safety nets. I like safety nets too. Yeah. I can dig it.
But that's what Tabb is. Just guy from the hood, and I still be in the hood sometimes. Sometimes I go back, but not as much as I used to, but I'm still affiliated somehow.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? A phone call away. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. So that's who I am, man.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, yeah. So going back to the criminal law, I did want to ask you, because I was reading in your bio a little bit that you are doing like a school or some classes or something on helping children with I gotta find it now because I was like, this is so cool. Oh, it's like a nonprofit organization. That's what it was. So I want to just kind of learn a little bit about what you're doing with that and how you kind of started that, because that's really interesting. And I think that's what we definitely need nowadays as well.
It's like what you just said. This is something that we need these days because, in this business, especially in entertainment or whatever, as a DJ, rapper, producer, so we're so looked at, where, and I'm gonna be real with you guys. A lot of people think that, that we sell dope for a living, and that's not always the case, And I always wanted to show people, especially young kids, like, look, just because I dress like this, I wear jewelry like rappers and everything, don't mean I sell drugs for a living. I went to school, got my degree, and you can do this, without going down that path, that path.
Yeah.
And I don't knock it. For anybody that has gone down that path or is on that path, because we are human. We all gotta get, make money. But at the same time, I mean, I just always wanted to be that role model, the positive role model for for the youth, and that's where I'm in now with everything. So I mean, like I said, I talk to teens, I mentor teens, I talk to teens about going to college, getting a GED, getting a high school diploma, getting jobs, and just whatever they want to talk about or get into, I have the resources to help them accomplish that. And I've been doing this 10 years at least now. so, so yeah, yeah, because people, like I said, people see us, whatever, and then when I tell them that I have a master's degree, they be like, "Oh, you got a master's degree?" Like, I was like, because there was a time where I would be in a club DJing, doing homework at the same time. I had my laptop DJing over here and doing homework over here. I'm like, man, look, that just shows like the determination, whatever. That I had to finish college. I didn't want to take these classes over again.
We on the clock, baby. I ain't got time to be wasted. You know what I'm talking about?
You know what I'm saying?
That's smart. That's smart. I would do the same thing. I bring my homework with me, and
man, look, I used to bust my butt. DJing and trying to pass tests at the same time. I'd be up day and night. Doing mixtapes and doing reports at the same time. So it's just, but that's just the determination, whatever. That I want to instill into kids now. Like if you want to do something, you got to get off your and go get it.
Talk about it. That's a fact.
That's right. Well, that's true, and that's the thing. Kids do more than ever need that motivation nowadays. It's really hard to, especially with all the TV and the internet, and it's just so easy for them to just come home from school and just sit there and not even do homework. There's so many distractions. So when they have like a mentor, they have someone that they can look up to and go, oh well, he does 10 different jobs and then he's still going to school and he does this. So that's something that kids really do absolutely need these days, is just to have a role model. It doesn't have to be Superman or whatever, but just those little things that they can look up to and go, hey, I started somewhere, this is where I went, I had to put in my hours here and there, and that's all. Just to show them, like, don't quit, don't stop, and just a little extra push.
And that's the main thing. Is the don't quit part. Because it's been, man. If I can tell you how many times I wanted to say forget DJing or whatever.
I can imagine.
It's just something that says nah. That's what keep going. This is like. Tabb, this is your thing. I know a lot of DJs. Throughout the years that it came and went, same way artists do. When I say came and went, I mean quit. Some that's in jail, some that's in the grave. It's some that just moved on to other things, whatever. But at the same time, I didn't get rich overnight. This took. I worked 9 to 5 jobs like anybody else did. It's just that. The term rich doesn't mean that you got $1 million in the bank account. It's just the way.
Hey, say that for the people in the back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Say that again for the people that didn't hear you in the back, bro.
The term rich doesn't mean that you have $1 million in the bank account. Rich is being able to live comfortable, pay your bills, and still do what you want to do.
That's a fact.
And it's a fact.
That's a fact.
Life too.
Big facts.
It's like even your support system around you, that richness of having like a happy life, and just someone to walk up to and go, hey, I'm proud of you for what you've done. That is huge.
Matter of fact, I'll tell you a story, right? The house that I grew up in, with my mom, my stepdad, where I started DJing there. My stepdad passed away, and when he passed away,
God bless the dead.
Oh man, bless his soul, because my stepdad was like you guys said, that support system. But when he passed away, my mom didn't get any type of life insurance money from that, because there was a clause in his policy where he had to stay alive for so long, and he passed away within that time frame. And so my mom had to, saying she sold the house, because I was I was out of town. My sister was away at school, you know. And then keep in mind, my dad, he died in the house, you know what I mean, that I grew up in. So it was just kind of hard for my mom to be there for real, you know what I mean. But
absolutely, too much memories, too much.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, and this is maybe 2008 or 9. So my mom sold the house because you know it was a 4-bedroom house and everything like that. You know, she back being a single parent again, and I kid you guys not. You know what I mean? I ended up buying a house back 2 years ago for her.
Wow.
And she's back in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Full circle.
And I told my mom, I told her when she sold it, I said, "Mom, I'm gonna buy the house back for you one day." You know what I mean? And that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? And she's back over there right now.
Bro, that's dope, man. It's like I like that type of energy because I be on the same type of time, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's dope, man. When it's real, you can't deny it. Now since you didn't kind of talked about your family a little bit, and we're gonna tap into that, and it kind of leads me into my next question, bro. How did you get your start? You know what I mean? When we just talking about the DJing and everything that you've accomplished, how did it first begin when you knew, like, okay, this is something that I'm gonna pursue on the serious side? You know what I'm saying?
Man, so it all started. I was up one night. I mean, I want to say this was 7th grade, junior high, right? I'm up one night watching BET, and the movie Juice comes on BET. So Omar Epps, Tupac.
Okay.
That was my first time seeing a DJ like. I was like, "Oh snap, that's dope as hell." Lord. I want to do that.
Q had you going crazy. GQ.
And then I went to my mom and dad. Said, "Mom, I want a DJ." She said, "What?" I said, "I want a DJ." She was like, "Why you want a DJ?" I said, "I just seen Juice. I thought that was dope." You know what I mean? And so shout out to mom again. She was like, "Okay, well, if you want a DJ," she was like, "Keep your grades up this semester, and me and dad buy some turntables." Man, I worked my butt off. You know what I mean? And I was never like a straight A student. I was a bad kid. You know what I'm saying?
That was that motivation, though, huh?
Yeah, it was the motivation. Yeah,
he was crooked too. I had a focus.
You know what I'm saying? So work my butt off. I had maybe all A's and 1 B, all A's and 2 B's, something like that. And
you went crazy. You went crazy. You made the honor roll, huh?
I did, and then for like the first time, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's awesome.
And then one afternoon, my mom and dad came home from the grocery store, right? And my mom was like, "Tabb, run outside to the van and get the groceries out the van." When I get to the van, open the door, it's a turntable set in the van. I was like, "Oh snap!"
Wow, best day of my life. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, and you know what, man? It was on from there. And keep in mind, I came up DJing when it was just turntables and vinyl. You know what I mean? Maybe CDs, whatever. Wasn't no laptop. It was straight vinyl. And I mean that was the start right there. I mean, I matter of fact, I practiced the whole year DJing just in my bedroom, mixing and scratching like that. I didn't do my first party until a year later.
Okay.
So nowadays you have people that have a laptop now. They want to do a club tomorrow. I said, bro, no, that's not how this works. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pitch your time, man. Do your homework. You know, you can't be a DJ not know who Jesse Jeff is, or know who Kid Capri is, or know who Master J is. You know, same way you can't be a rapper not know who Easy E is, or the legends or whatever. Come on, do your homework. Right?
That's a fact.
So, and
Jam Master J was Run DMC Jam Master J, the one who made the group. You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then from there, I started doing house parties and things like that. I mean, house parties went crazy. And then my first job DJing was DJing at the skating rink.
Okay.
So, that'd be fun.
Oh my man, I'm talking about, man, it was so fun. You know what I mean?
And you know the skating rink is like the vibe setter. So I bet you got to practice your skills and know how to move the crowd, and that's the perfect place for a DJ. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I think you can put lights up there too. I think there's like even a light booth. You can put the lights on the rink and stuff.
Yeah, you can set the vibe however you want. Yeah,
they've got disco balls and rinks too. Like you could go hard.
Like back then, I mean, here in St. Louis, whatever. You know, the skating rink that I worked there was called the Palace. You know what I mean? And in South skating rink, we had this thing called the party room, right? So like Friday night was junior high school night. Saturday night was high school night. I did both of those. I was 12 years old, making $50 a session. You know what I mean? I thought I was doing something. But you know, when you're 12 years old, you know, you don't have any bills, so $50 not me a session was. I was
You're making bank.
I was making bank. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
And then, you know, as I got older, I mean, me and my guy Jay Quan had linked up. You know what I'm saying? You know, Jay Quan from St. Louis. You know, everybody in the club.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Man, yeah.
Platinum hit.
Yeah.
Platinum hit. Crazy. Set St. Louis on fire. You know what I'm talking about?
And to be honest, you know what I mean? I would say when I did the video with Jay Quan, the Tipsy video with Jay Quan, they really had took me over the top because you got to think, you know,
I bet it did.
Back in 03, 04, and it wasn't common for people like us to be on TV for real, you know what I'm saying, on BT and TV. You know, and, you know, I done a lot of things. I did these, I mean, Rap City in the Basement, I did MTV TRL, I did a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? And you done toured with some big names too, dog. You know what I'm talking about? I still do.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
what's like your favorite tour to go on?
Of course, you know what I mean, touring, you know, on my own because I do like a lot of tours around the world by myself. You know what I mean? But I would say my favorite artist, you know what I mean, I toured with was probably. I was on the road with Jill for a couple of years. You know what I mean? You know, Chain Hello Jill from St. Louis. I was on the road with him.
Yeah.
But now, you know what I mean? I do a lot of shows with A-Ball MJG from out of Memphis. You know what I mean? The legend. So
classic.
Yeah. So I've been with them a lot. You know what I mean? And to be honest, I like being with them because they're older. And just talking to them, it's just the wisdom, you know what I mean, of talking to them because they've been through everything, you know what I mean, from being independent to signing with Puff Daddy to being independent again, and they still get 50,000 a show, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, absolutely. Yeah. I could definitely relate to that, man. It's something about moving with artists that's been getting it for a long time. Because when I was moving, I was opening it up and moving around with Project Pack. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pack. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like I learned a lot being around Pack. You know what I'm saying? Just the game and how to move and you know what I'm saying, how to make money on the road and different things. You know, Pat ain't missing no paper. You know what I'm talking about? Man, so like it's dope, man. I like that, man. When you be around the older artists and you soak up the game. You know what I'm saying? And they don't even necessarily gotta tell you. You just pay attention. You know what I'm saying? And just soaking up how they move, man. That's super dope, man.
Well, it's nice too because then you guys are all on the same type of vibe. Like you know, you're in there to work. You already kind of know what the set is, and you can just like play it nice and smooth. And it's just like that whole one total, you know, like I said, it's just a oneness. It's just the whole vibe of just the entire show. And it just must go smoothly for you guys. I mean, did you ever have like a really bad show though, ever?
Oh, all the time. No, man, I still have bad shows. Like, man,
Lie.
Look, when I say vinyl,
vinyl. The real stuff.
Look, I still got it. You know what I'm saying?
What you say? All right.
I still got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bought this back in 2005 or something like that. And I still got it. You know what I'm saying? And what's
that's
so
true.
Crazy,
wow.
Go ahead. I bought this in 2005, right? And it just trips you out, you know what I mean, how things happen with them. I bought this, you know what I'm saying, because I was a Ball G fan. Now I'm on a roll with them, you know what I mean? Is their DJ, you know what I'm saying?
It's nostalgic. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what, like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And like, bro, I see it in your eyes, man. That's why I want to ask you this question, man. And it's a simple question, but I'm curious to see what you're gonna say, man. Why do you love DJing? Like, what is it about it that you love about it so much?
And it can't be the girls. Can't be the girls.
No, you know what? I mean, when I was younger, you know what I mean? You know, it was the girls, you know, the cool thing. But
that just comes with the game. You know what I'm saying?
It just comes with.
Yeah.
It just come with the territory, you know what I mean? But you know, with me, you know, I just I love music for one, you know what I mean? And then as a DJ, you know what I mean? It's like you control people's attitude, you know what I'm saying? They temperature or whatever, you know what I mean? Like I know people even when I do radio, people call me from prison, like, bro, you understand, like you get me through these nights, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? And I did radio in St. Louis for 5 years, you know what I mean? And now, you know what I mean, you know, God has blessed me to own stations now. I own 2 stations myself now. But I still do radio. I come on Shade 45 every Sunday, you know. So but it's just, you know, being able to help people get through those bad days, those good days, you know what I mean? You know, I mean, I just control the vibe, you know what I mean? And I love seeing people, you know what I'm saying, go from here to there to over there to over there, you know what
I'm saying? Music is a language, you know what I'm saying? It really should be a language, bro, so you can dictate the conversation. That's exactly what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? That's super dope, bro.
Matter of fact, while y'all on the phone, I'm gonna show y'all around the crib a little bit. You know what I'm saying? This is my man.
All right.
So,
look at his tour. Look at this
tour. You know what I'm saying?
We just turned into Culture Connection cribs. You know what I'm
talking about?
You know what I'm talking about?
So, like I said, some stuff I worked on was the Jib Chain and Low record. You know what I mean? That went platinum.
Not the plaques. Not the plaques.
Oh yeah.
Huh? Big dog talk. Big dog talk.
You talking about Jay Quan right here? You know what I mean?
Wow.
This album with platinum or whatever, but I got the gold plaque. You know, so the platinum plaque is at my mom's house, but you know, just you know.
He's like, oh, that's not. But wait, there's more.
He said the platinum plaque at my mom's house. You know what I'm talking about?
This is real DJing, you know what I'm saying? Real DJing, you know what I mean? No CDJ, you know what I mean? This is straight vinyl, you know what I'm saying? I get down. I get down on these tables.
I think you should play for us. You should just do something right now. Just get on there and
look. That's a fact, bro.
Oh yeah. So,
that's dope. And it's crazy that you said about real DJs, man, because it kind of leads me into my next question, bro. Like coming up in the game as DJs, what are you seeing? Because you've been around for a minute. What are you seeing are some of the newest DJs, most mistakes that they making as being a DJ coming up in the game? And what advice would you give an upcoming DJ coming in the game right now?
Be patient, you know what I mean? Because DJs is no different, you know what I mean, from artists that want to become little baby overnight. You know what I mean? This is not that. You know what I mean? You got to put your time in. You know what I mean? And I put my time in. You know what I mean? I've done a lot of free shows. I done made money, lost money, made money again. You know what I mean? You just have to go through these things. You know what I mean? To really understand the business for real. And I have so many DJs that hit me up like, bro, I'm trying to get to where you at. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to get 5,000 a show like you get. I'm like, well, look, you know what I mean? Like, that's the goal, you know what I mean? But you got to put your time in, you know what I mean? Like, and stop and be patient. You know what I mean? Just because you have a laptop and a hard drive doesn't mean that you DJ Tabb or DJ Drama, you know what I mean, in 2 weeks. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Like, practice. I still practice.
That's a fact.
They're on their iPhone doing the whole DJ app, and then they're like, oh, I can make, mixtape overnight. I got it.
You know what? I tell promoters, you know what I mean? Like, I have promoters that come up, my management, like, hey, I want to book Tabb. Tabb was 5,000, you know what I mean, for 2 hours, you know what I mean? So, what? No, you know what I mean? But then they go book a DJ for $200 or whatever, and their party is whack. Hey, look, you know what I mean? You did that, so. But, just be patient, you know what I mean? Do your homework, put your time in, you know what I mean? And keep growing.
Yeah.
It's like anything else. You can't get a master's degree, you know what I mean, in 2 weeks. No.
Nah, it don't work like that. It don't work like that.
You know what I mean? You don't buy a house, you know what I mean, in 2 months. No, you know what I mean? My house, like I said, I'm 35 years old, right? You know what I mean? I would say in the last 5 years, I'm able to live off what I do.
Wow.
And you know what I'm saying, and that's a blessing, though. That you know what I mean. That I can live off what I do.
Bro, say that again. Say that again, because when you drop jewels, I want to make sure people understand it, man. Because they see you, then they see you moving around, and they see who you with, and they like, man, that's all they see. Now you say you've been in the game for how long, and you just started making how long, so it can be clear, bro. The work you didn't put in.
I started, you know what I mean? Let's say 8th grade, you know what I mean, junior high, you know what I mean? And
right.
I'm 35 now. People think I'm older than what I am, but I've been around for so long since I started so young. But I would say in the last 5 years, I'm able to live off what I do for a living.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Amazing.
But at the same time, whatever, you know what I mean? I tell DJs too, you know what I mean? They want to make, you know, the money for it, the big dollars and everything. I said, look, your work is it going to come for being in the club? It's everything that you do outside the club. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I own property. You know what I mean? I own 2 radio stations. Whatever. I do this. I do that. Yeah. I had an energy drink. I had a clothing line. I do a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Under my brand. You know what I mean? So you be in the club for 5 days, $200 a night ain't finna cut it. You know what I'm saying? So you know, exactly. you got to do other things. You know what I mean? To make your brand bigger than what it is, whatever. You know what I mean? That's why I can charge $5,000 a DJ or more, because, you know, hell, Tabb make, you know what I mean, $20,000 a month, just do other stuff. He's not gonna come to your club for $500 for what?
yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah. Let's go into the business aspect, because you just brought up, of course, we're just talking about, you know, there's multiple streams of income. It's not just, like you said, DJing. So I think your Empire Clothing is the newest thing the newest venture you've been doing, or?
It's not the newest, whatever. No, I mean, it was one of my ventures that I did. No, I mean, it did real good. No, I mean,
yeah.
Pretty much, it's no different from women having a boutique store. No, I mean,
right.
But when I did my store, no, I mean, there wasn't a lot of men stores available for real. No, I mean, so I kind of jumped in and got it. No, I mean. And I probably had it maybe 4 years, but you know, things change. You know what I mean? Business change, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Shipping change, things like that. So I kind of had, you know, start doing it for it, because it wasn't the fact that I wasn't making sales. It was the fact that I was having issues with shipping.
Oh.
You know, so you know, I kind of put all of it. You know what I mean? But you know, I mean, I did my Empire Clothing. You know what I mean? That did real good. You know what I mean? And then after that, I did my get into energy drink. I used to have energy drink too. That was in stores. I was in 21 stores in the Midwest. Wow. You know, and you know, I did that for some years.
That's dope. You know? Open up doors, man. You know what I'm saying? And then especially coming out the Midwest, man. Like you don't see a lot of that. You know what I mean? You don't see people. You know, it is certain people that do it. You got your Nellies, you got your Kanye's, you got your R. Kelly's. But you know, he was a big dog at one time, you know what I'm saying? But you got certain people that like did certain things, but you don't have a lot like you got in on the East Coast or on the West Coast or even down south in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? You don't have that, you know what I'm saying? So for somebody like you to continue that legacy, I know that's big for you in your city too.
Oh man, look, I mean, it really is for real, you know what I mean? Like, and one thing about me, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to be like the typical entertainer, you know what I mean? That made money and moved away, you know what I mean? I still live in St. Louis, you know what I mean? Now, granted, I live a little ways out now, you know what I mean? But
talk about it.
You know what I mean? I didn't want to move to LA, you know what I mean? You know, I would say
you're wearing your shirt. Your shirt, you know, you're wearing it proud, right? So.
Oh yeah, St. Louis, yeah. You know what I mean? If I want to go to Atlanta, I'm gonna go buy me a plane ticket or try to be a jet go to Atlanta. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? I lived in Atlanta. I live in LA. You know what I mean? It's cool. You know what I mean? But home is still home. But then at the same time, you know what I mean? You got to show people like, look, you know what I mean? Like, I made it. You know what I'm saying? You can too. You know what I mean? You know, sometimes you got to move away to go sport on things, whatever. But you know, home's still home. So So, but you know, business wise, like currently what I'm doing now is like I said, I did radio in St. Louis for 5 years. You know, did that, and then, you know, I woke up one day and just started my own station or whatever. You know what I mean? And now I got 2 of them. One in St. Louis, one in Nashville. You know what I mean? And you know, and just recently, you know what I mean? And this is another thing that I didn't know when I did radio. You know what I mean? what kind of money these stations are making. Just
talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I mean, what's this? This February 1st. I mean, and already just in 30 days, I'm already got 4 contracts. You know what I mean? Over six figures or whatever. You know what I mean? Advertising. You know what I mean?
God is good. God is good.
And I haven't even did a plug yet. You know what I'm saying? Since the top of the year.
Yeah.
So it's just those kind of things, you know what I mean, that I show people, you know what I mean, like I said, I mean, your work, I mean, as a DJ, your work doesn't come from being in the club. It comes from everything that you do outside the club. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's just, just try different things, that's all. So,
yeah, that's good. You can't take a no from someone either, and you can't just stop at one thing. You have to try a few different avenues to be able to really, find out who you really are instead of just, one, some kid might be like, oh, I want to be a DJ, and then that's all they do. But it's like, try other avenues, because who knows, where it can go. It could be helping some other people along the way, or, it's just your imagination too. Like, I know we've talked to a couple of other artists too on our show. They started their own clothing lines, or they've, started a bunch of different things. And it's interesting because you're like, oh, because all you see is your face and you're on the cover of an album, and or a couple names, or you're this DJ, but it's like no one knows who someone really is until they tell their story. Like, wow, like you never knew they did this or they did that, or they got their turntable from their parents' band. It was like magic, like you don't know.
And look, my first turntable, wasn't no Take Me 1200 something like that. It was some little Gemini belt drive turntable.
Hey, they couldn't tell you nothing though. They couldn't tell you nothing.
They couldn't tell me nothing. That's me. I was pressing like this. To be honest, to you guys, like everything that I say I have is based off my mom and dad. My mom was always my biggest supporter. My grandmother was my biggest supporter before she passed away. You know what I mean? So, when I would travel, I would talk to my mom, my grandmother before the show, after the show. 3, 4 in the morning. Hey, how was the show, baby? I said, really, the show went good. She said, okay, well, I'll see you when you get back. We'll have some cookies and milk when we get back.
Bro, like, I can relate to you in so many different ways, man, because I had the same type of relationship with my grandmother, you know what I'm saying? And even wanting to buy the crib back, you know what I'm saying, that we lost, man. I'm in the process of doing some things like that myself. That's something that I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I love that because that's that feeling that your mother gave you when you opened up that van and saw them turntables is the same feeling you paid for when you bought her that house back. You know what I mean?
No, she started crying. I said she couldn't even believe it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like, and being able to do that in your life and give that, that's what makes you a rich man. When you say being rich ain't about the bank account, rich is being able to do that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And still be cool.
And still be cool. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that's dope, bro. And it kind of makes me want to kind of dig into your psyche a little bit, man.
Come on with it.
If you could DJ for any artist, dead or alive, you know what I'm talking about? And you know what I'm talking about, Tabb? We talking about arenas, 80, 90,000. You know what I'm saying?
No, more than that.
You know, like big dog. No, you know what I'm saying? You tell an engineer to bring the lights down. You tell all the fans to bring out their cell phones, lighten up the building, big dog talk. You know what I'm saying? If you could do that with any artist, dead or alive, DJ Tabb, who you gonna share the stage with?
You wanna what's so crazy? Is look, I love hip hop. I grew up on hip hop. You know what I mean? But my new love, right now is EDM. You know what I mean? So
Marshmello or Zed, he's up there. Hey, I knew it.
Marshmello, Afrojack, Tiesto.
Talk about it.
My boy Carnage or whatever. I mean, like EDM is like my passion right now. You know what I mean? So,
and it's global. And
look, I said it for real because if you look at it for real, you know what I'm saying? Like Marshmello, the DJ, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's getting close to 300,000 a set.
Yeah.
It's artists that's not even getting 10,000, 20,000 to do a set.
He's been here a few times every single time. Like we have in the summertime, we have what's called the Calgary Stampede.
Right.
Okay. So this is one of our big festivals that we have every single year. It's only for like 10 days in the city. But
EDM.
he's been here. Well, we have all sorts of artists. Like it could be, we've had Nelly here a few times. We've had Snoop Dogg. We've had country singers like Blake Shelton. Like you name it, we've pretty much almost had it. So we've had Marshmello here, not every single year, but we've had him a couple times. And we just got like this tent that sits outside, but it's always sold out, and it's 2,000 plus people. Just within minutes, sold out. You can't get a ticket. Yeah. And I've been to one, and it's just like, oh, like
man, look,
you can't beat it. Like you just like it's a feeling. And I was like,
it's a rush.
And I'm like, oh.
Look, I'm a big weed smoker. Whatever. I smoke a lot of cannabis now.
Yeah.
But I mean, doing those type of shows is better than smoking that gas.
Oh man!
It's a rush,
and it's organic. You know what I'm talking about? It's off life. You feel me?
And then it's crazy because like I'll play my songs that I produce. People like, man, bro, I love your music, bro. Like, oh my god, like like black people, white people, Chinese people, Mexican people. It's like, bro, like you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like really, like you just never know who you touching for real. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's why I love it because like every show that I do, I'm touching new people all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
it's an important thing.
Yeah. So yeah, but
it's an experience for everyone. It's not, and that's a thing. Like what I love about artists too is like sometimes they get you at a single moment in your life, and then it becomes so memorable, and it's just like then that's it. You know what I mean? Like they can hear one song you DJ'd or one song that you sang or whatever, and it's like you're always going to have that lifetime connection with them. Like it's just insane. Like it's crazy how you guys can just do that, just like that one, or just the beat, like the drop of the music, just, and like the whole club goes crazy, and that's on you. Like you did that. And it's like, someone's going to remember that forever,
Like, my mom can't believe it. My mom, she's right here right now. She was like, man, I can't believe that my son was DJing in his bedroom. And matter of fact, New Year's Eve, I did a club in Memphis, right, on New Year's Eve. And my mom came. Granted, she hasn't came with me out of town when I did shows in some years. And she came, I'm talking about, man, she was kicking it so hard. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, that's my son. He killing it. Man, I did not know that he was that good. Like I knew he was that good, but I did not know that he was that good.
Yeah. Mama Tabb looking at you like, wait a minute, that's my son. Like
yeah. What you talking about?
Man, she know every song. She's so hip now because it's like she has to be because her son is a DJ or whatever. She knows.
Absolutely.
She was like, son, I ain't like. Yeah, she does. She like. Matter of fact, when I was a kid, right, DJ in the bedroom, I'd be able to, mixing, doing whatever I do.
She's actually a secret music producer, isn't she?
Yeah, for real. She like sound all like that. They ain't sound too good. Do that again. Do it again. They sound too good. I said okay.
Yeah. That's dope though. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really investing across the board. You know what I'm saying? And shouts out to Mom Dukes, man. Cause
she be on my ass.
Yeah, as she should. You know what I'm saying? In that order. You know what I'm saying?
35. I'm like, okay, Mama, I take the post down.
I like it.
We should get her on here. She needs to be on here.
So with that being said, and shout out to DJ Tabb for hosting the show as well, because you keep leading me into my next question.
Yeah, I don't need to do it. I'm just like, okay.
You didn't have so many great role models in your life. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like you're just a student of the game. So along your life, man, what was some of the best advice you've ever been given?
One of my mentors was actually DJ Khaled. You know what I mean?
I just didn't know one.
Yeah, I mean, I met Khaled back in 09.
Listen.
Yeah, you know what I mean? In 09 in Miami, you know what I mean? I was on the road with Jibs at the time, you know what I mean? And we had to do a school show at a high school in Miami, you know what I mean? This at a time when Khaled was still doing radio. And, I met him, you know what I mean? Tapped in with him. And we still good friends. I mean, granted, I'm saying he's busy like I am. I'm saying, so we don't talk as much like that anymore. But one of the best advice that Keller had gave me was Tab. He's like, Tab, yo, look, I'm telling you right now. he was like, man, whatever you do in this game, you know what I mean, make it count. Just make it count. You know what I mean? I don't care if it's your merchandise, make it count. It's a club, make it count. You know what I mean? So, you know, Keller was. It's like he did say much, but he said a lot.
Absolutely.
You know
he helped you stay on your focus.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
And you've been look like you've been making things count ever since. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Oh yeah. You know what I mean, me and Kelly been on the same award show. Yeah, I mean, Envy, you know what I mean, is a friend of mine. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I mean, Drama, Scream. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, and it's so crazy because these are all guys that I looked up to. You know what I mean? As a young DJ. You know what I mean? Now they're like, bro, you up here with us? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I'm like, I'm driving the same cars I'm driving now. Like,
yeah. That's dope, bro.
We need to have them both on the show and do some reminiscing together, and
we can make it happen.
That would be fun.
Man. We definitely gonna have to make it happen, and even having you back, man, because like I think what you do and how you motivate the game, man, it's bigger than the plaques. It's the content of your character. It's what type of man you is, and that's what I respect the most. You know what I'm saying? And just your knowledge of the game. You feel what I'm saying?
I would say now, you know what I mean? But when it comes to me now, you know what I mean? It's not really about the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My main purpose right now is to help other DJs, of the artists, you know what I mean, get to their next point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I do now. But one of my guys, you know what I mean, DJs for Lil Durk. One of my guys, DJ for Lil Uzi Vert, you know what I mean? So, you know, that type of deal now, you know what I mean? So, and Lil Uzi Vert, no, that's my guy too. I booked him when he was 10 grand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My mom,
he ain't that no more. He ain't that no more.
My mom had a club back in the day here in St. Louis, whatever. When she booked Chris Brown, he was eight grand. You know, so Chris Brown wants $1 million for a show. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So, you know, it just
that's a fact.
Yeah, Sean Kingston is a good friend of mine. You know what I mean? These are all people that we all kind of came up together for real. You know what I mean? Doing the same stuff. You know what I mean? But you know, it's just crazy how things, you know, they have Metro booming with them. I remember Metro was coming to the team club here like, Tab, play my song, Tab, big bro, come on, play my song. Metro booming. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, SZA was here. You know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff, bro. So
yeah, that's exactly it. And then that's the thing. It's not even, you know, having someone famous as a friend or this or that. You know, it's always just those connections that you make along the way, those friendships and everything that really make you who you are. You know, we've had, you know, a few famous people on this show, and it's like, you know, we just want everyone to know, like, they're human beings just like everyone else. They've got their struggles, they've got their stories, and it's like, you know, just like, you know, and it's like, don't be afraid to ask some questions. Don't be afraid to just go up and say, hey, you know, I respect you for what you do, or this or that. And they're going to tell you stories, and they're going to give you some, you know, little tidbits of wisdom. And that's really what it's about, you know. And, you know, I'm thankful, you know, to actually, like, Big Wall was so sweet, and he, you know, said yes to coming on my show. And so I was like super blessed. He's like, hey, let's do a show together. And now he's introduced me to a lot of people too. And I was just like, this is so great. So I'd say thank you, Big Wall, you know, for introducing me to all these people. Like, it's been so cool. And, you know, and so now it's just like everyone that we've had on our show, I just feel like so much closer to them, and just like, you know, it's like just like these big friendships that we formed, and just help, you know, make our culture so much closer.
We family now, you know what I mean? So whatever you need from me, just call me, you know what I mean? If I don't answer, text my phone, I'm gonna take you back. You know what I'm saying?
We locked in. You know what I'm saying? We definitely locked in, Tab. I want to ask you, man, because you done been in the game for so long, like low key, bro. You like Michael Jackson, and what I mean by that, you started as a kid and you've grown up in the game. You see what I'm saying? It ain't too many artists that can say that. You see what I'm saying? If it's something that you could change about the game today, what would you change?
Social media. Social media.
Okay, how and why?
Can you elaborate, bro? And say it loud for the people in the background, because I think I know what you're finna say. But
and when I say change it, you know what I mean, this is what I mean. You know what I mean, because well, I'm gonna be real. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Social media has made a lot of artists,
Oh, he left with his wise words. It was.
Okay, my bad. My phone rang. I'm sorry.
No, you good. You good.
We're like, he left with his wise words.
No, but yeah.
That's what social media does to everyone.
Man, look,
the social media put a hit on you. Like, no, you're not gonna say that. You're not gonna.
But I would definitely say social media, and when I say change, change whatever. I mean, I mean that by because it has made a lot of people lazy as hell. You know what I mean, when it comes to grinding. You know what I mean, like back in the day, you know what I mean, like if you want to get your song out, you have to go to Atlanta, you have to go to New York, you have to move around a lot. You know what I mean, like. Granted, I mean, it's a great tool, whatever, because it's so easy to reach out to DJ Tabb or DJ Drama or Big Wall and things like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know what I mean, you have artists, you know what I mean, they want their song played, but you don't even reach out to send Tabb or Big Wall your music.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I know. I've had numerous guys, not guys, just people in general. I'm just gonna say they've DM'd me saying, "Hey, can you rotate my music?" And I'm like, you can't just do that. You can't just ask and whatever. I'm like, first of all, I'm like, I don't know who you are. Second of all, you have to contact me through my email, you know, and it's just like, you can't, and there's no EPK. There's nothing. Yeah. I know nothing. I don't know your music. I don't know where you're from. You could just be hitting on me. No, thank you. Just be professional because you can't just, it's for real. You know, and I've had to, you know, message them back and say, okay, thank you for your inquiry. However, you need to send all this information to my email because it's more professional that way. And mostly, I'm not going to reply to you. Yeah.
Do not approach me in the club when I'm DJing and say, "Hey, bro, can you play my record?" I'm gonna get you like you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like you should have told me before I even got to this motherfucker.
That's a fact. No, you good. Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
Talk to me if I got to this motherfucker before. You know what I'm saying? They got to pay your record. But I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing to download your song. It's probably not even mix and master. You know what I mean? None of that. No. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's the respect thing, whatever. At the same time, when I say social media, you know what I mean, it needs to change, whatever. I mean, just put it like this, whatever. You know what I mean? If social media was to go away right now, people would die. You know what I mean? They would lose their damn life.
That's a fact.
They know what to do. You know what I mean? Because I came up in a time where the word fame
would collapse. Literally,
it would.
It would collapse. Yeah, that's a fact.
The word fame doesn't even mean the same thing no more. The word celebrity doesn't even mean the same thing no more. You know what I mean? Like
because of the internet.
Because of the internet, everybody now think they famous. They think they famous.
But everyone's an Instagram model. Everyone's a singer. Everyone is this. Everyone is that.
And you know what I really don't like. I love it, but I don't like it more. All the platforms that you can put your music on. Any artist can put their music on Spotify. Yeah. Any artist can put their music on Apple, and it's YouTube. Not like on YouTube. Like it's not like you remember in certain things when you used to reach certain pinnacles, it used to make you feel like you made it. Like that's gone. Like I could upload and have it my song on Spotify tonight if I wanted to on Apple. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not the same. That's why it would never be another celebrity like Michael Jackson. It would never be nobody as famous as Michael Jackson again because, you said, the internet make everybody feel like you accessible. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the whole game changed. Yeah.
I mean, and then you know, it's just like you know what? I mean, like I knew that. I mean that I was, I don't know, famous or what you want to call it, whatever. I mean that when a friend of mine called me, he said, "Hey, bro, like your mixtape in the flea market." I said, "How the hell get my mixtape in the flea market?" You know what I'm saying? Like, what they bootlegging my stuff now? Like,
damn. For real, Tabb. That's how you know you made it, bro. Like when they bootlegging you, bro, you hot out here. You know what I'm talking about? I said, "Oh no, they bootlegging my shit." Mama, I made it.
Yeah, but nah, you know, but at the same time, though, like I said, social media, I feel like people have abused it the wrong way for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it was made to connect with friends, connect with family. Meet people, things like that. Now,
and then it turned into a huge like, oh, buy this and buy that and this and that, and you can get your 5,000 friends, and even those friends are not even like friends or whatever like that, and it's just like, it's great to network with people, but choose who you're with in your circle. I think, like for me, it's not about collecting all those friends. It's like, how are they valuable in your life? Are you giving to them, or are they giving to you? Like, can you, that's how I see it.
And you're exactly right, because like it just, I don't know, I ain't gonna lie, because I'm a man, like I love women, I do. I respect
Shouts out
women,
to the ladies.
Chris, I see you, baby. I get so tired of scrolling down Instagram and seeing naked females all damn day. I'm like
every other scroll, every other post. It's that's a fact.
Like, man, the strip club ain't the same no more.
You get desensitized from it for sure.
Don't get me wrong. I respect the hustle, baby. But damn, like, every two pictures, it's a naked female.
So do you have nothing else to do with your life than just sit there and take pictures of your body and respect yourself a little more?
But then look, some of these females I know, I've been to their houses and everything, all their apartment, they be trash as hell. Wait a minute, you got 200 followers with them, but you got one couch and one TV.
That's a fact.
They're spending their money on photography.
Look, they real life and your IG life is two different lifestyles. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
it's all smoke and mirrors, man.
No.
If you know.
Stay in your lane. That's what I'm saying. Stay in your lane.
That's a fact.
Goodness.
Now look, Tabb, hey, bro, I could talk to you, and that's why we gonna have to spin a block, bro, and gonna have you on, because we ain't even tapped. There's a lot of questions that the coach game have for you.
We can go all day.
And look, man, bro, like you say, we locked in, bro, and we definitely gonna put some stuff together, bro, because I love your energy, man. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
And what you give is it's needed for the culture, man. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely gonna put some stuff together, bro. We locked in, man. But before I let you go, I want you to tell the culture gang how they can get in tune with you. Let everybody know all your handles. Let everybody know what you got going on, because I know you got a show coming up with the Network of Queen. Shouts out to the Network of Queen, Chris in the building. You know what I'm saying? You already know the vibes. You know what I'm saying? So talk about what you got going on. Let everybody know how they can get in tune with you, Tabb. Man, talk your shit.
So of course, of course, social media. Like we were talking about. It's all DJ Tabb 314, DJ TAB 314. My website, djtabb.com, djtab.com. You can just Google me. But for like shows I got coming up, like you said, February 10th, Fort Wayne, Indiana, my girl Kristen, myself, PV Pluto, my dog J Star, we gonna go crazy. Pierre's Entertainment Place. Let's see, February 18th, I'm in Birmingham. March 3rd, I'm in Cleveland. March 4th, I'm in Nashville. March 5th, I'm in Atlanta. Then I got overseas shows coming up. Just see my website. You see all the dates and everything coming up. So.
Overseas money hit a little different, don't it? You know what I'm saying?
It really do. That's the EDM money I was talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? And you ain't even mentioned the Jeezy tour. Look, okay. Look. Like it's just going crazy, man. Shouts out to DJ Tabb, bro, for coming through, man, blessing us with your energy, bro. We already know time is something that you can't get back, and we appreciate you coming and giving us yours, bro.
Anytime.
We locked in, bro. We gonna hold you to that, and me and you, we definitely gonna put some stuff together, bro. Because one thing about this industry that I've learned, and just not the industry, just in life in general, good people are hard to come back. It's few and far between. They few and far between. So when you find good people, you need to hold on to them. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I've learned, man. And your energy and your spirit, man, it resonates with me, man. So we definitely gonna put something together, man. Man, come on, man. Real recognize real. You can't deny it. You feel what I'm saying? So again, man, we thank you for coming through and blessing us with your time and your energy, man. And we definitely gonna tap in, bro.
Anytime, man. I appreciate y'all too, man. So anytime y'all need me, just hit my phone. I got you.
My man.
We'll contact you when you're on stage. We'll get you. Don't worry.
Oh yeah.
You said anytime? Okay.
Oh man, hey, you have a good night, bro. We definitely gonna tap back in, bro.
All right, likewise. I'm saying, hit me up, y'all. Peace out.
Right.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we could have kept going. We could have kept doing that all night. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like that energy is really what we do it for. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Connecting with people, bringing big names as well as small names. You know what I'm saying? On this platform is really not about that. You know what I'm saying? It's about.
You know what it's like to me when I'm here. It's like all of us come, like literally when we're like, oh, what's going on in the kitchen? It feels like one of those kitchen feels of just like, oh, come on in, have a seat, let's grab a coffee, let's just chat, see what's going on in your life, and how are things going and all that kind of stuff. That's just really how it's starting to really feel. Yes. It's just like, and it's just so comfortable, and it's so wonderful having people on and just showing them like their true colors, giving us all their little tidbits, and just being like, happy and just like relaxed on the show, and just I love it. Like it's amazing. Like I'll go in tears.
Man, come on, man. I definitely understand what you're saying, Carrie. It gives you chill bumps, and it's dope for the culture, and that's exactly what we try to do. I'm a God man, and I know God don't make no mistakes. And us coming together and putting things together the way we have, it's just been a blessing, man. We have shouts out to the network queen. Y'all are so dope, man. Shouts out to you. Really do appreciate you. We appreciate everybody for tapping in with us, man. Y'all have no idea how much we appreciate you guys, and we appreciate the energy that you continue to give us. You know what I mean? And we're gonna keep it coming, man. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to yeah, come on, man. Shouts out to Just TV. Shout out to the Roku. We on 101. That's SSH 101 on Roku. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to iHipHop TV. Shouts out to Underground Radio C, the Address the Culture Network. We appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. And y'all know the vibes, man. We're going to be back next week with the same type of vibe, the same type of energy, giving you news you can use, tapping in with some guests. Some you know, some you need to know. You know what I'm saying? But we don't even matter. Y'all know what we're going to do. We're going to be back to make our cultures connect. Right, Karen?
That's right. You betcha. I know. It's so cool. Canada, States. Yeah, can't go wrong. It's great.
And when you put it together, you got the culture connection. So till next week, like, comment, subscribe, man. Tap in with us, man. Let us know how y'all feel about the show. If y'all want to know some guests y'all might want us to bring on, let us know, man. We ain't ducking no smoke. Tap in with us. We are here to feed the culture, man. Shouts out to the culture game, man. So y'all know next week we'll be back with myself and Carrie. So until next week, it's your boy Big Wall. And like I always say, no. It's your boy Big Wall.
Hi, and your girl Carrie.
And like I always say, your culture makes you who you are. So make sure they respect it. We gonna catch you on the next episode, right, Carrie?
You bet.
We up out of here. Hey, and like, comment, subscribe, man. Tap in with us, man. So anytime we drop, y'all be the first one to get it. Y'all already know the vibes. See y'all next week.
All you gotta do is hush, you ain't gotta say much when you make that right connection. If you wanna double up, keep the money in the tuck, I can put you in the right direction. I can never get enough, all I got is us, I speak the true confession. Everything goes smooth cause I stay on the move and make them right connections. All you gotta do is hush, you ain't gotta say much when you make them right connections. If you wanna double up, keep the money in the tuck, I can put you in the right direction. I can never get enough, all I got is us, I speak the true confession. Everything goes smooth cause I stay on the move and make them right connections.